Hey everyone! Today I'm going to share a little story that's packed with a big lesson. It's one of those tales that sticks with you and makes you think twice about how you handle tough situations. It's called The Shipowner and the Sailor. So, picture this. A vast open sea with waves crashing against the hull of a sturdy ship. One day, a shipowner was out at sea when he ran into a terrible storm. The sky turned dark and the sea became a churning mass of water and wind. The waves were huge, the wind was howling, and it was sheer chaos on the deck. The ship was tossed around like a toy, and the crew was struggling to keep it afloat. The sailors, trying to keep the ship from capsizing, started to slow down their rowing. They knew that going too fast could mean disaster. They were experienced and understood the sea's wrath. But then, the shipowner, in a panic, yelled out, "Hey, you guys! If you don't row faster, I'll throw stones at you." His voice was filled with fear and desperation. "Yeah, you heard that right, stones." It was an absurd threat, especially given the dire situation they were in. Now the sailors, soaked to the bone and fighting to keep the ship steady, looked at each other and replied, "I want to be where I can pick up stones." Their response was both a plea and a statement of their predicament. It sounds almost absurd, but there's a deep meaning behind their words. They were highlighting the irrationality of the shipowner's demand. You see, what the sailors were really saying was, we'd rather be somewhere safe, where we can deal with small problems than rush and face a big disaster. They were emphasizing the importance of safety and caution. We'd rather be somewhere safe, where we can deal with small problems than rush and face a big disaster. They were choosing the smaller immediate issue of rowing slowly over the massive risk of the ship capsizing. They were choosing the smaller immediate issue of rowing slowly over the massive risk of the ship capsizing. It was a calculated decision, one that prioritized long-term safety over short-term gains. And that's the crucial takeaway. Sometimes the best course of action is to slow down and think things through. Sometimes in life, we're faced with situations where rushing can lead to bigger problems. We might feel pressured to act quickly, but haste can often lead to mistakes. It's better to take a pause, assess the situation, and choose the smaller, manageable issue rather than risk a catastrophic outcome. Think about it. How many times have you rushed into something only to regret it later? How often do we rush through things, be it at work, school, or even in our personal lives, only to find ourselves in a bigger mess? It's a common scenario, and one that we can learn to avoid. It's so important to recognize when slowing down is actually the smarter move. Taking a moment to breathe and think can save us from a lot of trouble. So next time you're in a stormy situation, remember the shipowner and the sailors. Their story is a powerful reminder of the value of patience and careful consideration. Take a deep breath, evaluate the risks, and don't be afraid to take the smaller hit now to avoid a bigger loss later. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the best way forward is to slow down and think things through. And if you found this story helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Stay safe out there. Your support means a lot, and I look forward to sharing more stories and lessons with you.